Hey everyone, what's up? This is Tony from 15 Minute Gamer and welcome to the channel. So as always, if you like the video, drop it a like and don't forget to click that subscribe button. I post a few videos a week and there's always something new to check out. So without delay, let's crack on with today's video. In today's video, we are back with some Star Citizen. I know it's been a while, but just not much happens over the Christmas period in Star Citizen. And I was really waiting for something big to come back with, and I have something big. I am here to discuss the XENO Threat. This will contain very, very mild spoilers, as in how it's going to work. I'm not going to go into the videos. I'm not going to go into any of the dialogue or anything like that. I'm just going to talk about the phases, how they're going to work, and how the build up to this first dynamic event in the Star Citizen universe plays out, and how it works, and some of the things you might see when you're doing it. So yeah, if you don't want to know at all how it's going to work, just stop watching. Well, no, don't stop watching the video. Watch it just with the sound off. I need the views. But yeah, if you want to know, I've got the information for you. So let's get on with it. XENO Threat is currently in Evo Carty hands. Bearing in mind this is all second, third, fourth hand information, so subject to change. Some of it might change out there. So take some of it with a pinch of salt. Don't go, oh my god, Tony said this was going to happen. It might not. So yeah, do take some of it with a pinch of salt. It's a 3-phase dynamic event involving the whole server. So the whole server will be asked to join in with this. And I would guess the more players you have, the better. And if you can get some of your org or friends involved as well, I can imagine it being even more fun. So let's talk about them phases. Phase number 1 is an announcement will come to your Mobiglass comlink, and it'll be a video message from the XENO Threat, and they'll be walking around doing their little thing. I'm not going to show it because I don't want to spoil anything in here. There won't be much happening at this point in time. You'll just see the message. Then after some period of time, Dooley will contact you to join the CDF, which is the Civilian Defense Force. So you'll basically say yes, kind of like Call Arms. You know, you'll say yes, I'm interested in that. During this time, there's no dynamic things going on, but there is rumors there might be a little bit of XENO Threat. There might be the odd enemy ship out there happening. Maybe a few random events, but there's nothing deep in this time. This is a bit of time to get prepped, get ready, get set, and maybe, you know, work on getting your crew in, your team, your organization, or whatever. But that is phase 1. Nothing dynamic. It's just basically a call to arms. You're going to get video messages. You're going to accept your mission to get into the Civilian Defense Force, CDF. Phase number 2. This is going to be called the resupply part of this. So the basics of it is resupply ships have been intercepted or destroyed around about the Jericho. So Port Jericho, I don't know if you saw that one. There was a lot of information about it. It was a little bit hard to find, but yeah, there was a new port. It was like kind of this big spaceship kind of thing. So yeah, it's round about that kind of area, and that's where this event takes part, is around Port Jericho. There's 3 types of cargo to get, and you will have to go to these supply ships, destroyed or intercepted, and get these 3 types of cargo back to Jericho. So the first type is just a normal type, just like everyday cargo. Second type of cargo will be destructible. That could be fun. And it can be destroyed if you enter QT, so you will have to go cruise back to Jericho. Third piece of cargo is timed and will need to be back within a certain period of time back to Port Jericho. You deliver the cargo by landing on the landing pads at Jericho and selling it to the vendor. Bearing in mind, in this time, the XENO can attack players, will attack the cargo ships, and will attack Port Jericho as well. So you're not just getting the cargo, you might have to do a little bit of defensive work here. And there's going to be a javelin there to defend things. And what will basically happen is when this is happening, an Idris will show up and there will be fighters showing up, and your job is to get them to retreat. And to do that, you either destroy all the fighters or you damage Idris enough that it flies away. It won't be destroyed at this point in time. It will only fly away and retreat. And I can see many Star Citizen players going, I'm going to destroy it. I know that'll get destroyed at some point in the whole mission. Will just go weird. But yeah, that's how it's going to work. So If your javelin takes too much damage, mission over. If Port Jericho gets destroyed or really badly damaged, mission over. So yeah, this is kind of like a resupply defense kind of thing. Phase 3, once we've done. So just a little note from Future Tony here. The third phase takes part at the wreck sites, not at Jericho. So yeah, just a very slight amendment there. And that, there'll be some more video messages from the XENO, basically just saying, look, we've retreated and stuff like that. And this one's called the Showdown. And you'll get basically a message saying the XENO Threat is trying to take out the UAE. And you will have to go out there and get them. So it's kind of a wave form. So there'll be a certain amount of waves. You will have to destroy the Idris at this point and all the fighters, which will include some hammerheads as well. You will have help from Jericho, the Javelin, and obviously all the other players, as well as some random UAE ships as well. So you'll have the Navy out there as well as other players and the Jericho and the Javelin. There's also maybe some information that you might get randomly assigned to one of these other ships, so you could be flying a Javelin. Don't know if that's true. I hope it is. That would be fun. Oh, imagine if you just got some random... Yeah, that'd be cool. If you got blown up and then had to come random back. I don't know what happens if you die or get blown up at this point. That hasn't been discussed. But basically the idea of this is you have to win that. And if you've ever played like Battlefield or anything, it's kind of the same as, you know, when you're moving across the map. That's the idea of this. You've got to complete all 3 phases to win. So the idea of you at this point is just to destroy the XENO Threat, get rid of that Idris, get rid of all the fighters, get rid of the hammerheads, and complete the mission. Once that is complete, there'll be another video message from Dooley, another one from the XENO Threat, just basically crying, rocking backwards and forwards. I'm sure that when we do that, I'm sure they'll be like, hang on, we'll be back. There's no information on how often these events will occur, when they will occur, how quickly you can go back in, how quick once everyone fails does it come straight back. So that hasn't all been finalized yet. And bearing in mind, this will be the first iteration of the XENO Threat as well. So you can imagine it's going to be bounced over the next coming patches, changed a little bit. And with this being the first one as well, there will be more in the future. So I'm excited to see what else they kind of come back with. There's going to be dialogue lines. There's going to be radio broadcasts. There's going to be stuff throughout the system that's going to talk about this. It was supposed to have a year build-up with like posters and adverts and pirate radio broadcasts and things dotted around the universe. But none of that really happened. It was only until the final quarter, like Chris Roberts mentioned it. So yeah, I don't know if they've maybe cut some out just to get it all done for this patch. I'm not too sure how it's going to work in that, but I, for one, can't wait. And that is just some information for you. That's how it's going to work, what you're going to see when you play, some of the things that might pop up. And I thought that was really interesting. I cannot wait to get involved in this. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll be back with more next time. Catch you on the next one. Goodbye.